Are you in touch with an ex? Do you maintain a steady or constant communication with an ex or any of your exes? On the next episode of the Whitestone Podcast 1876, we discuss whether it's prudent to maintain any form of communication or friendship with an ex or exes. Hi, my name is Jessie. Catch you on the next episode of the Whitestone Podcast 1876 as we discuss the nitty-gritties of relationships. You can find us on YouTube at the Whitestone Podcast 1876. Like, share, subscribe, and comment. Catch you. Hello, welcome to another episode of the Whitestone Podcast 1876. On today's episode, we'll be talking about maintaining friendship with an ex. Do you think it's prudent to maintain friendship with an ex, or can you maintain friendship with an ex? On today's episode, I have with me Miss Molley to dissect, or let's say discuss this interesting topic. Miss Molley, welcome to the Whitestone Podcast.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm Miss Molley. I'm a beautician. There's really nothing more to say about me, but there's me, Miss Molley. So maintaining friendship with an ex. Yeah, you can maintain friendship with an ex depending on your partner that you are with. So you want to maintain a friendship with your ex, you have a partner. You need to discuss that with him. If he is cool with it, you can continue with it. We have some partners, they understand because they know the woman that they are with. So maybe anything you tell him, the words that you tell him is what he starts to believe and trust in you. So if he's okay with it, you can go ahead with it and have that kind of friendship because it's just a friendship. That is it. A friendship, nothing more, nothing less. So when he agrees to it, you guys can go ahead, but make sure that anything that goes on, you let your partner know that this is what is going on.
But is it necessary? Why complicate things? If you're in a good place, you're in a good relationship, things are going well for you, why do you need to complicate things by keeping communication with an ex?
Okay, I must say maybe there is a reason.
Yeah.
Not in the aspect of the relationship side, maybe in the aspect of work or any links for like a program or something you're doing. Maybe that your ex is good at helping you to get those kind of people, or is good at helping you to know much about what business it is.
Yeah.
I don't mind. You can have it.
Personally, I think when you talk about links, assuming you have a child together, you have a business together, that should be close to maintain communication with an ex. But where there's nothing really major tying you to that person, there's a fine line to the limits you can have that kind of friendship with an ex. It also depends on emotions, how the relationship ended, or there are some relationships that just phase out. It just dies out on its own. So
that's it.
It's like there's no feelings between
The two of you.
And there's nothing really major going on. So it's easy to just maintain that kind of communication with that person without anybody having any second thoughts or thinking that something is going to happen, or what do you call it? But then again, where let's say things didn't end well, there's all that emotional baggage, then it makes it a bit difficult to maintain that communication. I think that personally, that's what I think, because then it becomes, it will sort of feel like, you need closure, or there's like, something hanging between both of you. Yes. So then it becomes a problem. That
And like I said, it's not all relationship that you can have a friendship with your ex. It's not all.
Yeah.
There are some you can, there are some you cannot. The ones that doesn't end well, trust me, you can't.
But on a whole, if we're looking at it, on a whole, is it prudent
to have a friend?
Yes. Is it prudent?
No, I think we don't have to.
Is it?
We don't have to.
Let me ask you this question. Are you in communication with any of your exes?
Yes. Yeah.
And what do you think?
It's nothing, because all what we have is, hello, how you doing? I post something like, oh, this is nice. Oh.
So, like I was saying, do you see yourself like hanging out with any of your exes, or like hanging out with an ex?
Oh, we can hang out.
Yeah.
Like I said, we can hang out once a while. Just
no strings attached.
No.
Going to the club.
Yeah. Going to the restaurant, like
going dancing.
Yeah.
No strings attached.
Yeah.
Hey,
oh sister, I think.
And remember why not? So nama or like I say, or the can I say? Or the nama
no, oh well.
Because I feel like once you're hanging out with a person, there's always that that thing at the back of your head. What if something happens? What if
And that is why you don't have to let something happen. At least once a while, no spice in the car.
It's when you find the same when you pay my papa be out on the walk on. Because of keeping up pretenses or whatever it is, you say when you be or do you think say any man would be comfortable if you say I'm going out with Kwesi, my ex, blah blah blah.
So do you think he's also not having his exes talking to them on the phone?
Yeah, I probably.
Probably,
but then again, like we're saying, probably there should be a place where you draw the line and say, okay, yes, we are in communication, we talk. Probably we talk about, if you have kids, you talk about your kids. If you don't have kids, maybe there's something that keeps you talking, or sometimes maybe you share ideas on the phone. Yeah, but I think, to me personally, I think that is where the limit should be. Once you hang out with somebody, or you spend time with somebody, feelings will come up. Even if the person is not an ex and it's somebody you're just hanging out with, once you hang out with a person constantly, feelings will develop.
Too much to do.
Yes, I've read it.
Say, remember now, my banner say, yeah, in February, and I am so man, I am so February. In February, like we should all have that maturity way of living.
Yeah.
So that you don't try to do anything to hurt me, and I don't try to do anything to hurt you.
But is it really about maturity? Is it really about maturity?
Not all, but mostly. Because, like I said, everybody and the way the person reacts to things, depending on how you tell the person, or depending on how the person has known you.
Yeah.
Me, myself, I have a way of doing my own things. I have things I can say and just keep quiet about it.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean I don't care or it's not bothering me, or I don't know, but I just don't want to make things so I just keep to it and watch you from the back. That's it.
Let me ask you this question. Assuming, I'm not even going to assume, because I know you communicate with an ex.
Hey, how do you know? Are you on my phone?
when you're communicating with any of your exes or number of exes or whatever it is, do you think you should let your partner know? Is it really necessary to let your partner know that you talk to so and so?
So it depends on the partner you're with. When say your partner is being more phone, a Nikra soccer of a it's in the Pacona only no one.
Yeah.
That's what is going to show. And I don't know who the country. Near was so come back. Now shall kind bet a man to quite nigh year way. Then while
personally, I feel that it depends. As you, if the person is somebody that you had strong ties with, or let's say probably you were with the person for a long time, it was a long-term relationship or whatever, then it makes sense to let your partner know, like, to be comfortable and let your partner know, like, yeah, you talk to the person, but this is what it is. It's just, yeah. But let's say it was, I find it saying, shut down.
Yeah, oh, I know the only. Oh, say, your ex be more wow. Oh, partner, you crying,
yeah.
No, not dear. Let's talk around and bump like he's not bothered, because he knows the person. But it will be it's just a normal thing, so you just have to.
What do you call it?
Oh, it's just normal. Like
it's a normal thing. They don't know. I don't understand. What's a normal thing?
No, please.
Be specific now.
No. I know.
Which one is a normal thing there?
Oh, like normal thing is just
maybe have a fan check.
Fan check their own here. Hey,
I've asked you all the questions. Now you ask me something.
Okay, so to can you tell your ex to like send you more for something?
That's a dicey. Okay, so I think it all goes back to what we said previously. It depends on how things ended between this person and the kind of link that we have. It's not just any ex that I can call and say, send me no more, I need more for something, blah, blah, blah. It has to be probably somebody that I know there's no hard feelings, and it's somebody that I trust and somebody I know. Like there's no way anything can happen between us. Like it's it's mutual. Somebody that I know I can, like you said, hang out with that kind of person. I can probably say, if things are hard, can you please ask me something? But even that, it will have to be a last resort. Yeah, it will have to be a last resort. Because there should be other people I can count on. And if I know I can't count on those people, then I'll probably But that one is a bit dicey. Because at the end of the day, when your partner also finds out.
What if you're with him and your phone comes on Kwame 5,000? Did you remember Kwame said no 5,000?
You see, and that's what I'm saying. It all depends on the kind of link you have with that person. As you this person, somebody like probably I had a business with or something, and maybe I still have interest in that business or whatever it is.
But
I
think I don't have any more questions.
What about you?
Well, I can. I can, like I said, like both of us said, like you've been with the person for long. You guys know each other very well, and your partner also knows you have this communication with that person. Why can't I? Oh, babe, and then let me check it. Somebody if you want me to come short. When I say I'm not so would have tried next week. Then we could be so you. Like
so that
because
of create some sort of tension.
Me quite catch up on myself and immediately what I was saying, I'm checking my phone.
It's a form of disrespect because it's like you disrespecting your partner. You can't just,
some of us
so and it could be Saplani and it could be saying that's wrong. It's like total disrespect.
Okay, so that side no. And yes, I could be Saplani and power. You just want him to bring out the money.
Yeah, but the fact that you've even said it's a disrespect. Maybe like I wouldn't take that. I'm not going to take that. Like, you ask me for something and probably I don't have it, so I can't provide and all that. Now you're going to
then I tell you that
reference. So I can that's like total off. Then you might as well just go back to that person or go be with that person. Then you shouldn't be with me. Yeah. It's totally off.
And that one is off, very off, very very off.
Let me ask you something a little off course. So assuming we if I just say, only bear my opinion, then one of featuring one side beside. Nah. I know quite your friend ex and your friend is
no, we are knowing or feature and your ex.
Okay. Nah, your friend is what we said. Was in this money, like we're talking about, sending money to your ex. Now we saw sending you pass Kamasari, they are no longer, doing what they're doing. Or so I adore you. Okay. Nipa
and then Mary adore
so one.
And then Mary adore
and no son. Like, what's your take?
Well,
would you be comfortable with it?
So maybe seeing it the first time, I wouldn't.
Yeah.
And I will ask you, depending on whatever I saw. So whatever you tell me is what I take or I believe.
So you explain say I don't watch.
Be okay. Be okay, pa. Oh, me okay. So we see you no natural. And I'll want it. Me okay. Oh, me okay. Me okay.
Now, if I got some myself, who say I was sending follow-up message. So, well, thank you so much for so can I would like to repay the favor.
Hey, I don't dare. But if it's just thanking him for doing that, it's cool. But
you see, and no one they crazy problems, because
pay for the favor they have.
As much as you can say, when ex be communicate and we probably communicate, we think it's just casual, but that's how it starts. One thing leads to another. Because when it's a mini
partner, so far as we say we na show na nipa no boss. Cannot the more no say or the more one can say me the mawa. I want to see you at one side. No, so who catch her and say who per se won't pay back in favor. I think say depend on my partner to
anyway
act on that one. Una ubetcher me say like y'all catch her me no and no snow original. It's me okay. But yeah, I said bitch marrying kakao. Okay, so let me just add this. Maybe it's not contrary to our topic though. I am a cassette. Obama and Yoba. A yes said Bakubefa the young ne phone. Obama Yoba. Is it good say partner or one phone that or to say partner anyone that tells son or sorry call kitchen or find any phone belly I say over far.
Okay, call okay. Say and that when I be who nipa no so be I catch you as soon as you from. But it's also varies, personally me I'm nosy.
So we like to watch movies.
Okay, not necessarily. I've had moments where I've done that, but maybe because the person gives you reason to, feel like I need answers, I'm not getting answers, or you're suspicious of something. So that's when you go looking. But when you're content, you're okay, and you feel like I'm not really looking for anything, so I don't really have to pick your phone and look at what's going on your phone.
I mean, when I'm with you and your phone is ringing, you come for it. I don't even want to know who is calling because I tried it before, it didn't help me. Prevention is better than cure.
I think I saw faith with somebody.
I know. Phone and Mr. Phone. It's my fellows and Miss my phone, yes, yeah, the same thing. But I do on my war bar, no could decide to say, man, yes, sir. Now I said, like, or Phyllis said, oh, the baby, see you.
Yeah.
But I won't found some Canadian.
But really, me personally, I feel that is where it raises suspicion. Because if I don't have to come out and tell you, don't touch my phone.
Yeah.
Don't do this, don't do that. Once you tell me that, then that's when I start asking myself questions. But if you're not, telling me anything and you've not given me any reason to whatever, I don't see why I would phone that have a part of that and I say anything. But once you start, giving me rules and I say, yeah, me know to her, who say, the phone is here, and I and then I'm imagining, what is this person hiding? But if you are cool, you are comfortable, or be frail, follow me, one of our crying, like you don't give me any reason to be suspicious or whatever. We're all cool.
Okay, it's kind of.
Or you don't think the same?
I think the same. But me, I'm someone I don't like. Just I mean, personally, I don't want to see. It's phone that one. Like, that's important. So I mean,
that's why I say near when she
say, me phone.
Yeah,
me phone. Me
what is the big deal?
My heart, I won't say. That's how I go. Sometimes what it's so.
So finally, to conclude our discussion, you can't separate about why you should or shouldn't be in communication with your ex, or should be in communication with your ex, or where there should be a limit or whatever. What is your final take?
My final take is you shouldn't keep your ex active.
But what you hey, you so no ex Eddie Momonti, and our final take.
My final take.
And now we are them
wow. Me cry.
It's a woman just way.
And one crow because Tony be on one basia.
If there's nothing to be suspicious about.
Oh yes, there's nothing, no, but
then you shouldn't be worried.
Said definitely. Obaka said there's nothing.
Yeah.
But wow, him said there's nothing else can tell me. But when your presence is okay. But once only in Kasaka Krana. So me I feel says better.
No way they have been ex.
No, the baby say hey, to ex no. But that's
So don't you think, say, yeah, from the onset now, we started saying moody, you started communicating, before it even turned into like a big deal or major relationship, you let the person know, maybe I'm just coming out of a relationship or I was in a relationship, so we still talk, Then the person knows that from the very onset, say, like when they assume it's nothing major. If Ophelia say a problem manner or not then it doesn't even have to become, a complication or whatever. And maybe that's what I think anyway. Personally, I talk to all my exes because I don't have anything to hide. I don't have any kind of thing.
There is not all but
skeletons and
they will be I don't even want to see the person. Set my eyes
definitely.
But there are some I'm cool with. We laugh, we call, like normal. But there are some I don't even want to have their numbers on my phone. Yeah. Miss Molley. To stay.
The papa.
Oh,
I like the name.
oh, thank you very much.
Bestie.
But your mini bestie.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, okay. The
Nansen
bestie or your bar.
Nansen girl Betia,
Bestie,
Your
yeah.
bar no one yes, bestie. He's my bestie.
Wow.
Well, what he is not bestie.
Or one and cacao.
My grandmother always said that.
Or one and cacao.
Was something my grandmama always used to say. A woman can be friends with a man.
No,
once you are friends, then it's leading into a relationship or into marriage or whatever. A bear man or bound far down for. Now, Nansen, the Ube, yes, see, my best friend, yeah, and my best friend. Me personally, I feel like every guy is always looking for the opportunity to enter, to
So far
has
as
something to do with
his kids, they are willing to go with that.
So
that one, they no doubt about that.
Oh, friend, bestie,
and
not on the needy.
One side.
Everything that goes on in your relationship, you are more or less relaying that information to that so-called bestie. Oh, my boyfriend did this, my boyfriend did that, my boyfriend bought me that. Can you believe he did this? And then that almost all my information. He's telling you, oh, as a guy, I think you should have done this, or you should.
No doubt about that.
Now, if you feed the one, so now, or direct to on one
this side. And so some of it, well, who said, I saw attention all the call bestie, so be our bestie, but take key advantage of that. If you all cry now, sometimes, only a guy in your issue, you go and cry on you. Instead of crying on your partner, you're crying on you. When you're happy on you. Anything on you. So you take that advantage. No, so I'm the number bet that down. Like he's not going to be with you. But he will just spoil that relationship you are having somewhere. Just for nothing. So me I don't think I'll do that kind of bestie thing. I don't even have a bestie. If me I'm your bestie, then it's up to you. Me you're not my bestie.
But there are some people that actually say probably they have an ex, or like I said, they are the ex and the best friend, because maybe the ex knows him or her better than
I've seen some before. I've seen some before.
It's nothing, we're cool, we're just best friends.
I've seen some before.
I've also seen some.
I had a friend. No, something close. Like that was how. Your PBR or DHE. So it's a best friend. And one day, best friend. Your portray only best friend move kissing. Now we're best friend. And she ain't nice, so you will be a baby. So it's So me the Bema bestie, I don't want it.
Do you have a lot of male friends?
Oh yeah, I have male friends. Male friends, I think.
Because my friends are personally, the number for to do an eye. But at the same time, once I got into like a serious relationship that I felt like, I felt like I need to have some kind of limits to the way I interact with those people. Maybe I'll me fear the new building for yet to get and one for one. I said, for hanging out, young graphic people in yes. It's cut it short. Not like out of like you're protecting yourself, but also out of respect for the person that you're with. Yes, that there should be a limit to the way you interact with.
No one is true.
Those.
You have to. Because you don't. I guess you make your partner feel rejected, disrespected, and you're nice. You don't have to.
Miss Molley, it's been nice having you on the
Thank
Whitestone
you.
Podcast 1876. I hope to have you once again to, talk about something else.
Sure. Yeah, I'll be here. Thank you for having me.